My story is the story of my life has always been to push myself to the limit to ensure that I achieve, if not better than my peers. My name is Bongi Mkhize. I'm the CEO for Natal Joint Municipal Pension Fund. I grew up from a place called Ndwedwe, which is underdeveloped, and that is where I attended my basic education. And as an early young man, I had to juggle between heading my father's cattle and as well going to school. And in so doing, that taught me to be disciplined and self-sufficient to face the challenges of life, even though there were some challenges from studying without textbook because my dad could not afford. But in spite of that, I did push and achieve my goal. My first job was with one of the banks, so I was doing customer services and telling. So after doing that, I saw a need to further my education, and that paved a way for me to do my articles. So I completed my articles with the Office of Auditor General. That is where I learned of all the governance and compliance. And while I was there, I got another opportunity to come and join the fund. I grew through the ranks. I started as a finance manager, and the board appointed me in 2018 as the deputy CEO. And being a deputy CEO, it gave me a more strategical role, which again paved the way for me to become a CEO. The challenges that I had in the work environment was trying to double my effort in whatever I do, because I'm coming from that previously disadvantaged community, to be on par with my peers. So I had to double my effort and to ensure that I achieve my job, my targets within a normal time. My story is the story of my life has always been to push myself to the limit to ensure that I achieve, if not better than my peers. I think my success is coming from hardworking, dedication, and commitment. And last but not least, I'm easily adapting to whatever environment that I'm thrown in. I'm inspired by poverty because for me, from my humble beginnings, I saw where my community was struggling, and I thought I need to change that narrative and do things differently. And basically, in so doing, I had to look for financial literacy programs because I felt that that is where my community was lacking, and people of South Africa in general. I felt that financial literacy is the big issue from communities. So in order to alleviate this poverty, one has to ensure that people are well equipped to make those informed decisions. Even right now, government wanting to introduce access to pension fund, even during your working life. Obviously, it means that is exposing our communities even more to having to use your money instead of using it for retirement. So that is why, for me, I thought financial literacy was lacking from my community. My passion is to see members making all those good financial decisions, and as well striving for their well-being at retirement. What I do to disconnect, I spend time with family. I do have 3 kids and my wife, so we spend most time together just to relax, and because that is the only time they have for me, because most of the time I'm spending my time here at work. My motto is every day is a second chance. So whatever that was not done correct the previous day, you've got today to correct it.